Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and I wanted to bring you the second installment of my highlighter collection. This is the high-end part. Now, I didn't realise that I had so many highlighters. I said that in my last video, but for some reason it has grown quite a lot. This is all my budget ones that I've just done in the last video, so I'm just going to move those out of the way. Messily, but I'm sure you guys won't mind. I just want to bring you as many as I can because I think you'll really enjoy it. Anyway, the first ones I'm going to show you, I have quite a lot of MAC highlighters and I think that's where I'm going to start. Yes, so the first one is actually a loose body powder, and I would say this is a highlighter, definitely. This is the Mariah Carey one. It's everywhere, by the way, just so you know. I'm just going to take a little bit on my finger because it's just so... I wouldn't... Gosh, I've got it everywhere. I wouldn't call this a highlighter for light-skinned people whatsoever. It's more of a body bronzing highlighter. But I just want to show you the shimmer on this. Look at that. Now, if you're deeper skin tone, this is going to work amazingly. But if you're like me and you are pale as sin, oh my god, I've got it everywhere. Yeah, this is maybe a little bit dark. However, a light hand and a gentle touch, maybe, let's just see if I put a little bit here. I don't know, it's still a bit dark. I've got it because it's a collector's item. I'm not going to lie. It's not something that I would be able to wear on my body apart from maybe my eyes. Possibly. It might be better as an all over body shimmer, but to be honest, I'm just going to keep it as a collector's item because look at it. It's so sparkly. Is that even picking up on camera? See if I can get close and get you. Yeah, look. Can you see that? It's like proper sparkly. Anyway, put that to one side. Speaking of Mariah Carey, I also got another one that I just can't wear, and this is the My Mimi one, which is again a little bit too dark, but with a light hand I actually can get away with this one. Yeah, again, it's that very, I mean look, it's just so deep. But with a light hand I can just blend this really nicely into the skin on top of a blush. It does work really well. So again, it's a collector's item, probably one for the bank. However, the others are ones that definitely do suit my skin tone. So let's start with the first one I ever bought, and that was Soft and Gentle. I'd heard so much about this blush, and I have got a review on my blog because I just really thought it was amazing. A lot of people who have got fair skin like me find this a little bit too dark. This does work for me. It does. It really does. It's so soft. Soft and gentle, as it says. And it, to me, is the perfect shade for my skin. It's just the right side of peachy. See if I can show you there. Just the right side of peachy champagne. Hopefully you can see it. I put it right on the knuckles. Why did I do that? I really do like this. I think it's a definite cult classic. If you are maybe see, I would say I'm fair skin tone, but I'm not as light as maybe Shannon Shortcake and Soph Does Nails. They can't wear this, and I can just get away with it. Definitely if I put a bit of bronzer on as well first, this works really nicely. Next up are two lovely palettes I got from the Nutcracker Suite at Christmas, one of which has got a very interesting highlight in because it's one that a lot of people went mad for, and it is Whisper of Guilt, and it is this gold shade here. Now you're looking at that and you're saying, you can't wear that, Leah, but actually this is a bloody good highlight for my skin tone. Just again, it's one of those light-handed, I can just get away with it. You can you see it? Yeah, there, just on my hand. It's the goldy one. It does work if you're light-handed with it and you just take it on the very tops here. It works really well. I don't bring it down to this area here. It doesn't work otherwise. I do keep it to the top parts of my cheekbones. So yeah, I do love this though, and I love packaging. I just love everything about this collection. But the one that maybe is a bit more for you know, fairer skin tone, sorry, just readjusting myself, is the shade Tutu, which is this shade here, which is like a nice peach highlight. I'm just gonna, oh, it is beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Do you know how, I really like that. I feel like I have a dupe for this somewhere, so I'm gonna look for it and let you know which one it is, because it is beautiful. The other two MAC extra dimension skin finishes, or highlighters, whatever we want to call them, that I recently purchased were these two. I got Double Gleam and Beaming Blush. Now Double Gleam looks to be a goldy sort of champagne colour, and actually when it's swatched it's more like a, yeah, I guess it is that. It's actually very similar to Tutu, it's just here. Tutu's there. It's quite similar to Tutu, but it's not quite as pink. It's a bit more gold. Although on the cheek, I bet you couldn't tell the difference whatsoever. But I'm really pleased I picked this up because I think it's beautiful. Double Gleam definitely gives you that highlight finish. And then this one is Beaming Blush. And basically, this is a duochrome, it looks to be. It's always got like a really pink shift to it. However, it comes out quite gold on the skin, and it does work for lighter skin tones. I didn't think it was going to, but honestly I don't see any of the pink when I swatch it. So it's just here next to, there you go, just here next to My Mimi there, and who are you? Tutu. There it is, hopefully you can see that. It is really nice, it works really well, and I do like them, and I have been using them quite a lot lately. Although not as much as some of the other ones, the ones that I've got on my cheeks. What did I put on my cheeks today? Oh yeah, the Pro Glow one, Makeup Revolution. Okay, so next up, let's go with this one. This is the Kevyn Aucoin Candlelight Highlight. I got, this is the Celestial powder. This is a smaller version, I believe. I actually got this from Mrs. Ginger, from Mrs. Ginger's channel, Karen. She sent this as a little gift, which was so lovely. It was a sort of pay it forward thing coming up to my wedding, and she put this in the care package. Honestly, I was so shocked to receive it, and I was just so blown away by her generosity. So this is a highlight without being too super glowy, but it's definitely an everyday highlighter. It's a very soft powder. It's a lovely, you can see it just there, creamy, champagne-y colour. It's much more of a subtle highlight. If you're looking for subtlety and not blinding, this will work really well. Don't get me wrong, it does still work. It has got a bit of glow, but nothing in comparison to the ones I've just shown you. But you can see it there. It's so lovely. Next up is the Mary Luminizer. I finally got my hands on it, and then I bought the dupe, bizarrely. But this is the Mary Luminizer that everybody goes on about, and again, it is that champagne-y colour. It's a bit more glowy than the one I've just showed you, but actually they're very similar colours. You can just see them both here. They're so similar. Slightly more gold, the other one's more peach. But again, a lot of people said this was like an extra glowy highlight, but I don't think it is. I don't think it's as shiny as some of the others I've shown you, if I'm honest. I've got 3 more, I think, to show you. No, 4 more. 4 more. I will show you this one. No, I won't. I will show you this one next. This is the Becca Moonstone. And that's what it looks like. Now, I think, again, this isn't like the most shimmery. And again, it actually looks very similar to the others. Yeah, it's not as shimmery. Can you see that there? It's quite white, actually. These are very subtle ones. Definitely more subtle than what I'm about to show you. But that is a little tiny, look how teeny tiny it is. I love it. It's so cute. And that's great for me because I probably would never have used all of the whole big size, which is in here. So these are the Becca Jaclyn Hill collection, the face collection, and you've got Champagne Pop here and Prosecco Pop there. And I will show you a swatch of the two. Champagne Pop, Prosecco Pop. Again, Champagne Pop is just on the dark side, but it does work on my skin tone, but only just. So you can see the difference. This is Prosecco Pop, this is Champagne Pop. Hopefully you can see those on my skin. They look so dark on my arm, but on my face they work really well. I mean, they are heavy swatches. You're not going to go around with swatches like that, are you really? But yeah, pretty damn good. Next up, I think this is the penultimate one, is the Sweet Peach Glow palette. And in here, you basically get this one here, this shade here, and it's like a peachy highlight. I actually really, really like this. I rate this more than a lot of other people do. Smells of peaches, not as much as the eyeshadow palette. And that's what it looks like. This is a very, very pretty blush for me. All of the things that are in here are just very fair skin oriented. If you have deeper skin tone than me and I am fair, this ain't gonna work. But that highlight is stunning. Just to give you a lowdown on the other colours, you've got a bronzer and a blush there. You can barely see them. Well, you can when I put them on my skin, I guess. There you go, there's the bronze and there's the blush. But the highlight is the thing that I think I like the most out of all of the three. I do like the whole palette, but I prefer that. And then finally, before my camera overheats, I recently got the Jeffree Star Mani MUA Skin Frost in Eclipse. And not gonna lie, a little bit disappointed with finger swatches. So I'll just show you it in a finger swatch. That's what it looks like. It's a lovely sort of frosty champagne colour. Doesn't swatch on my hand at all when I do it this way. Like, it stays on my finger there and doesn't go on my hand. See if I can get it to go on. I don't know why it does this, it's ridiculous. Maybe it just needs a little bit of digging. There you go. There we go. It's so metallic that it's almost wet. I don't know whether you can see that. Look, it doesn't work on a finger swatch, but it does work when you use a brush. So I'm going to use a brush now and I'm going to add it to my skin. So I'm just going to take this MAC, what are you, 168. I'm just going to swirl it around, tap it off, and I'm going to add it here. Oh my gosh, look. It's so weird. Like, on a finger swatch, it is so disappointing. But look at that. God damn it. Look at that. Woo! I mean, I've got a lot on anyway. Christ almighty. Sorry for the blaspheming. Oh, my skin looks awful. There we go. It's because of my glasses, you see. There we go. That is... Whoo, but it only works with a brush. Otherwise, it looks just... So that's it. That is all of my highlighters. I've just counted them up and that is 56 altogether, high end and budget. Unfreaking believable. I have so many, it's so ridiculous. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, comment down below if you wish, and of course subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope you're enjoying Everyday May. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in my next video.